So, Record Store Day Black Friday is coming up and things are getting interesting. Due to production delays, so far 34 titles have been delayed. I'll tell you what they are and what the detailed reasoning behind this is and what's going to happen next, coming up next. Hi, my name is Frank. Welcome back to Channel 33 RPM, your channel for vinyl gear and more. So this is kind of late breaking stuff in today's video. You're actually going to get 2 episodes today. The one I had planned, which I'll drop here shortly. And then this one, because I thought this topic was too interesting to let it go, to delay this one any further. So let's dive into it. So, Record Store Day Black Friday is happening here in a couple of weeks or so, and the organizers of Record Store Day just issued an interesting statement today talking about a number of titles that have been delayed, and their rationale's pretty solid. I mean, you gotta leave it to these guys. Record Store Day, from all I can tell, are really doing everything possible to get these titles out. I don't think it's in anyone's best interest. It's in no one's best interest in the entire supply chain. Record Store Day, pressing plants, record labels. It's in no one's best interest to have any of these delays because that results in cash out of pocket, right? We're going to talk about that. But first, let's go over some of these titles that are being delayed. As I said, there are about 34 that are going to be coming out at a later time. Some of these will be coming out, in the coming weeks, and some, well, it's kind of indefinite. There is no known release date for them. So these records will be released on December 10th. They're supposed to be RSD Black Friday, but they're coming out a few weeks later. I won't read them all, but the list is up here on the screen. Chuck Prophet, Lou Reed, Spoon, Sun Ra. So those ones are December 10th. December 17th, the title from Tank and the Bangas, The Big Outside, will be released. And the following ones are pushed back. Okay, this is interesting. The following ones are pushed back all the way until Record Store Day 22. So, okay, not all of these are small delays. I mean, this is talking about next April. And some of these are quite disappointing. That includes the soundtrack for Blue Velvet. That's a really good soundtrack. Again, you see the list up on the screen here. Alice Cooper, Brutal Planet. We're not going to see that one until next April. That was an interesting one because I swear this one was just reissued like a couple years ago. I bought it a couple years ago, I thought. High Pulp, Jackson 5, ABC, LA Guns, Waking the Dead. Again, gotta wait till next April for that. Night Ranger, Gavin Rossdale, and various artists. Stubbs the Zombie, the soundtrack. So those are coming next April, and then this is the one that kind of hurts. These are the releases that they're still waiting on further information, so who knows when these are going to be released, right? That includes, again, check out the screen for the details, but David Crosby and Graham Nash, Foo Fighters, I know a lot of people were looking forward to that one. Poison, Flesh and Blood, I know a lot of you were looking forward to that reissue. Pussifier, Tesla, Mechanical Resonance, that one kind of hurts, right? The original pressings of that album are hard to come by, and it is a great album, as well as Latin Legends Live, various artists. So again, there's a bunch more. I didn't want to go over all of these, but you kind of get a gist of some of the titles that we won't be seeing here on Black Friday. So again, I got to give credit to Record Store Day. They seem to be managing this the best that they can. Their statement in part reads, I'm not sure if you've heard the news, but things are a little crazy in the world of supply and demand out there. Yes, we've talked about that quite a bit on this channel. Regular viewers will know all about that. And it says, even though every Record Store Day, RSD Drop, and RSD Black Friday has changes to the list in the weeks between when it's launched and when the titles hit the store, production issues, custom issues, shipping issues, rights issues, and some pretty comical situations we really can't get into here have definitely hit this RSD Black Friday list. So we all know all sorts of crazy things are going on in the world of vinyl right now, right? The lead-up time for records is 9 months, which is crazy. And I mean, just looking at this, what's Record Store Day going to do, right? It sounds like they are doing their best. As I said at the top of this video, I don't think anyone in the entire supply chain wants to see any of these sorts of delays, and it looks like Record Store Day is doing their best, and I'm sure the pressing plans and everyone is. It's just this current situation we're in now, right? With demand and COVID and pandemic and shipping and blah, blah, blah. We can go on about that. That said, all this really isn't going to be a big help for Record Store Day. I've sensed that there's been sort of some disappointment or frustration building up over the past couple of years among consumers, among record collectors, just towards Record Store Day. You're hearing arguments about the major labels have taken over and blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. And this is really not going to help them at all. And I do feel bad for some of the independent record stores as well, right? Because a lot of people were looking forward to these titles, and maybe they would go out to buy the Tesla album, and when they were there they maybe pick up a couple other ones. So having less people in the store, less traffic is bad for these Record Store Days record stores as well. So hopefully this is as painless as possible and they kind of get through this as well. I know on this channel I do have some really good news about Record Store Day coming up. Stick around because I'm doing my exclusive preview of a bunch of titles coming up later in the week, and I'm going to do a giveaway of a bunch of Record Store Day releases again. So it's not all doom and gloom. There is some good stuff on the horizon, but just getting this news today is obviously very frustrating. So what can we do, guys? Just want to share that news with you today. Before I sign off, I want to talk quickly about that Nirvana Drama, my Friday video where I talked about how, well, this the 30th anniversary reissue of Nirvana's Nevermind turns out to be limited edition. I mean, this drama, this craziness keeps getting crazier. I've had a few hundred comments on the video, and a few interesting themes have emerged. First of all, this whole thing with supply issues and limited access to this title seems to be primarily in North America. I've heard from a lot of people in Europe and in Australia, and they are saying that they went down to their independent mom and pop record stores and got this title no problem. So that is interesting. I've also heard from a number of independent record stores here in North America who have confirmed the fact that, yes, they've ordered a bunch of copies of Nevermind and they were not able to get them. They got a small handful, a fraction of what they wanted. At the same time, I heard from a lot of viewers who said they ordered from, the big box stores, the Walmarts, the Targets, they got it there, or they got it from Amazon, absolutely no problem. So this is really interesting. At least here in North America, it seems like the majority of these copies went to the big retailers, right? Like there seems to be no shortage of these on Amazon. After I did the video, a lot of people said that after they saw the video, they ordered this on Amazon the day of release, and they've actually got it already, while some record stores are sold out and they can't get any more. So this is really interesting, kind of frustrating, I imagine, for a lot of folks out there. So we'll keep an eye on this one, see exactly what's going on with that issue with the 30th anniversary reissue of Nirvana's Nevermind. That is my quick update for you today. Stick around because I'll have another video dropping later today, which I think you'll want to check out. Until later this afternoon, dear 33ers, keep on spinning.